Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Hello on this beautiful, sunny, and bright afternoon. Whatever day it comes across your channel, there is a message for you. As you can see from the thumbnail, for my A1 Day Ones, thank you for your continued support. Always coming back to share space with your girl. My newbies, come on in. Don't be shy, say hello. Join the chat. Join the family. We'd love to have you. I am once again Goddess Alicia of Mistress of the Gates Tarot. As you can see from the thumbnail, it's going to be a happy occasion. I woke up this morning and I connected with my guys and I said, what will be today's message? What is it that you want them most to know about? Something that is urgent, unseen, and that will shake them to their core. And I flip my cards, my playing cards, as I read with both Tarot Oracle and playing cards, which is the hoodoo way. The hoodoo way. Use simple playing cards. Tarot and Oracle weren't around back in the day, so our ancestors used regular playing cards, and that was inducted into the hoodoo form of their divination. So I threw my cards out. What came out? 7 of Pentacles. And I was like, okay, this is about money. This is about money. 7 of Diamonds is 7 of Pentacles in Tarot. This is about money. So I said, okay, 7 is movement. 7 is progress. Number 7 is spirituality, is a chariot. It's about growth, success, achievement, forward movement. I said, okay, something's picking up speed, moving at a faster pace. Something is being sped up. This has to do with finance, security. So I said, okay, it sounds good. 7 is focused, determined, is building, is planting seeds, it's making moves. Then I said, okay, where are we going from here, Spirit? Out came the Jack of Diamonds, which is the Knight of Pentacles in the Tarot. And I said, oh, okay. The Knight represents someone that is bringing you a gift, an offering, something that's making its way to you, to your door. Something being brought in. Now the Knight can often be slow moving. So this is something that has accumulated over time. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Diamonds, something you've been working on, focused on, putting your energies into, whether it's on your 9 to 5 or if you have your own business. This is, hey, Carla, beloved, happy Wednesday, boo-boo girl. I got your cord cutting. You want to point? And I know Carla is going to be a moderator on the channel, but last night I was so busy with readings, I wasn't able to click you in. But patience, my love, is coming. Because I do that from my computer and on my phone. So, the Knight of Pentacles, there's something that has been accumulating over time. Slow moving, maybe something you've been working on, working in, putting your energy into, focusing on your hard work, planning, strategizing. And you ever seen a lot of flow, consistency, growth consistently, and you're waiting for that financial breakthrough? Well, we went from the 7 of Diamonds to the Knight of Diamonds. They're both movement. The 7 is the chariot. The Knight is on a horse, galloping, moving, has a direction, a target. So they're both moving energies, both about moving forward, aggression, coming your way. Then I said, okay, can we get any better? They said, oh, hell yeah, Queen. Out came the King of Diamonds. And I was like, whoa, King of Diamonds. Pentacles are about finances, stability, assets, money, investments, opportunities, all about finance, all about stability, all about wealth. The King, boss energy, someone that has gainful knowledge of opportunity, chooses wisely, great opportunities for growth. They have the Midas touch. The King of Pentacles, King of Diamonds has the Midas touch, male or female. If you're a female, King is boss energy, and you're masculine, and you're building, the builder, the go-getter, the moneymaker, the shifter, King of Diamonds. And I was like, this is a lot. Because all cards that flipped out were all red diamonds, nothing else. So I was like, okay, red is an alert. Red is also the bloodline. Red represents your ancestral bloodline. This is about a spiritual inheritance. This is about your generational wealth, them pouring out your portion, giving it back, giving it to you. But see, with the Knight and the accumulation of that, with that asset, that money, that finance, that opportunity, those before you in your bloodline may have not been, or may have not earned, or been chosen, or been anointed to collect this inheritance. But you have. That is why you were here. And then I said, okay, let me put my cards away because I'm good in the hood. And then guess what? Fell out the deck. The Ace of Diamonds, the Ace of Pentacles. Aces are divine intervention, divine orchestration. They are gifts, rewards by the hand of the Creator. Blessings, rewards for your diligence, your patience, your perseverance. So I was like, that is completion. Completion, confirmation. I didn't need to ask any other questions. It fell out and let me know. This is a calculated, orchestrated blessing coming your way, and it's massive, abundant. Let me see if you see this coming. Seven of diamonds or seeds that have been planted, that you have been working on. Knight of Pentacles behind it could have been for many moons, many years, over time, that you have not seen the fruits of your labor manifesting your reality, but they've been collected. They've been surmounting. The angels have been putting it together. They have been used in another dimension to buy your land, to buy that home, to buy that car, that property. And now that they have been stored up and the treasure chest is starting to spill out, now they are giving you from overflow. Now they're giving you from overflow, which means you will always have investments. You will always have backup. You will always have storage. You always have go-to, because that's what they keep. What you are getting now is from the overflow, from the abundance that's spilling out, pouring out, that they say, you know what, we got this in the bag. This is secure for them. They will never have lack. They will always be able to pull from this source. But that overflow, give it to them. Let them have it. They earned it. And here it comes. If that resonates with you, buckle down. Because what is coming to you, this message is going to be life-changing. It's going to be life-changing. When I felt it, the tremors and the excitement, and I was like, whoa. So here we are, and here we go. So hit that like button. Hit the like button whether you're coming in or out. If you want a personal Q&A, look in the pinned comment of the chat. I'm not going to constantly repeat myself. If you want a question, a personal Q&A, you have a question, book your personal Q&A, your personal reading. Whether it's 1111 or 1999 or simple yes or no, is this my blessing? Is this my message? Am I in the right place? $5.55 will give you absolute confirmation. If there's a maybe that comes out, I will explain the maybe. Maybe it's usually a blockage, an action that needs to be taken, something you need to do, a sign you may have missed, or something you need to go back and reflect on. But other than that, a simple yes or no confirmation, exactly what it is. But what was the first card that fell out? Do you see expectation? Do you see waiting by the window for your ships to come still in, waiting for that letter, for that notice, for that phone call, for that person? Something you need to be expecting because you have been waiting and waiting and waiting, male or female, doesn't matter. I didn't make the cards. Whoever did chose a woman, but we know that channel message and tarot has no gender. But the energy is of the feminine energy, therefore, Empress energy, abundance, fertility, birthing something iconic. You have either started a business, being recognized for a promotion, a bonus, someone's gifting you and your business with a major donation or booking. Somehow this could be a spiritual inheritance, condolences in advance. Somebody could be passing away, leaving you a home, some land, some money, or there is a settlement, a decision, an outcome when you are expecting a victory, a win, a message. 10, 8 plus 2. You know, the 2 is an addition. 8 is abundance. But when you put them together, they are 10. 10 is completion. The end of a tough cycle is over. When it comes to lack, to setback, to blockages, to delays, the fountain is it's your time to have a drink. Sitting by, waiting, hoping, holding out on faith, knowing that you've done the work, you put in the energy. I said it had no gender, but this clearly says male, female. So I'm talking to a feminine energy at this moment. If you're not a feminine energy, you're expecting something from a feminine energy. Passed over loved one could be a feminine. Someone leaving you with this inheritance, because we got number 2 again. In addition, now 2 can be a settlement that you're receiving from some ending of a marriage. 2 could be a partnership, a collaboration that walks into your life. They're already abundant, wealthy, settled, bring you in, give you the rope, give you the rein, and you build something beautiful and amazing together. 2 can be your ancestors working by your side, you and I making it work. But you could be born in February or October, don't have to be. But we got Scorpio energy here. We got Pisces and Aquarius energy here. And those energies may not represent your zodiac, but they represent the planetary energy of the reading. So there's a main female waiting to hear patiently. And you can expect, what did I say? We got courtship. Number 4. Number 4 is the Emperor. Number 4 represents stability, support, security. 1111. Now, the person that could be bringing you in or giving you this abundance or this opportunity could be a leader. Number 4, the Emperor is a leadership position. You could be stepping into a leadership position, getting a 6 or 7 figure boost in your income, relocation paid by the corporation, home paid, company card, credit card, or you could be marrying into with an emperor, or this emperor, does 4 become 2? This could be a settlement coming to you from a divorce, property, assets, money, after ending a courtship. Because as you see, they are both not looking at each other. They are looking away. They are looking away. So this could be a divorce settlement, some kind of divvy of assets. You could be expecting a petition, a phone call, a message. Which will make your wealth. You see marriage? You see marriage? Marriage is with number 3. You could have ended a situation for third-party interference. You could be marrying somebody who's wealthy. Somebody could be reaching out to you for a date or an opportunity to work. This masculine could be gifting you a massive amount of money, pulling you in, could be helping you build your business from the bottom up. This friendship could lead to marriage. This partnership could lead to marriage. You could be waiting for an offer of marriage after being in a relationship for a long time. Like, where's the ring? Where's the proposal? And here it comes. You could be moving together, buying a house, buying land, starting a family, because 2 + 3 is a baby on the way. What's it us? Hello, we're going to the courthouse. The courthouse is here with the number 5, representing some kind of change. Now, you could be pregnant and wondering if you're going to get that ring. It's coming. It's coming. You could be going to the courthouse justice of peace to consummate. Well, not consummate. Ooh, I said consummate. Well, we'll get back to that later. You'll be going to the courthouse to join hands in marriage and build a family. Somebody that's already pregnant, or again, something you're expecting through this courthouse. Now, this person has documents, papers, deeds, scroll. This could be a petition, a divorce petition, a divorce decree, a marriage certificate. Put it where it resonates. Collective reading. If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm smelling, and I don't have anything. What is that? Man, I just smell nice. Let's see what this courthouse and this marriage and this courtship is about. You could have gotten married in a courthouse as opposed to a church. But this looks like some kind of documents are on the way. Somebody else is bringing them, delivering them to you. Well, do you know we got 2, 3, 4, 5 on the board? If you've been seeing 2345, well, it just went sour. It just went sour. Number 8, what goes around comes around. This is the number of karma. You could be waiting. This could definitely be a divorce petition. This could definitely be you waiting for that divorce to be signed, to be settled, for your settlement, for a decision. I said 2 plus 1 is 3. Here's your third party interference. Your masculine got with Jezebel, and divorce papers were filed. And you'll be waiting for the results to move on with your life. You'll be waiting for your asset, your settlement, your agreement, your reparations. Yeah, because you're ready to start your new life. You are ready to start your new life and move on. Walk through that gate, through that portal for a new beginning. For a new beginning, there's a pathway being opened up. And the pathway will bring you resolution. Resolution. Peace. You see the butterflies? Freedom and transformation. Now with this, oh boy. We got 88. The main male is on the bottom. Your masculine is on the bottom of the deck with pathway, transformation. Okay, we're going to get into that because for some of you, someone is transitioning, passing on, passing away. There are many scenarios. There'll be a masculine here passing away, leaving you this inheritance. You're receiving paperwork from the courthouse. Someone that you were in a relationship with that may have ghosted you for a karmic. But this false person, this looks like a Jezebel. And with the number 8, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius female that they ghosted you for. Or they ghosted you because this person, lust, passion, desire, manipulation, spirit. I saw it. I saw it in my third eye. There's definitely someone that's going to be transitioning. And that came out with this main male. Pathway also came out behind this karmic. But whatever happens in this situation, there's the money. There's the money. There's a transfer. There's a windfall. Yeah. This marriage has definitely come to an end. This is definitely a divorce. This is definitely a divorce. And what you're waiting for is your decree, your settlement, your decision, your reparations. Two last cards, we're going to move on. Yeah, concern. Somebody is concerned. This looks like a lawyer or a judge, an authority figure. Someone looks very concerned. And this came out under courthouse. Judge or lawyer. What are they concerned about? For some of you, well, let me not say. Maybe they're concerned about how much you'll be getting. Somebody is concerned about how much you will be getting. Oh, lovers in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Now, lovers is usually about a decision, an option, a choice. Someone may be concerned because they no longer have a choice or a say. That means the decision is final. The decision is final. Lovers in reverse came out under false person. Decision is final. There is no other choice. This divorce is being settled, completed, ended, so you can finally move on with your life. So you can finally move on with your life. And distant horizon on the bottom, yeah, that's around the corner. Know what distant horizon means? You're standing on the boardwalk, looking out to the ocean. You can see the ship coming in with all your treasure on it. You can watch it as it gets closer and closer, but you can't touch it yet. You can't take it yet. You can't see everything that's on it yet, but you see it coming in. You're patiently waiting. You're getting excited. The anticipation is growing. That's distant horizon. And that's who, there's a petitioner. There's the petitioner. There's the letter, the decision, the mail coming to you, making its way to your door, to your mailbox. And what is it bringing? And what is it bringing? 88 on the ticker. What is it bringing? Yeah. And you waited for a very long time to receive this. This is not something that's just taken a couple of weeks or even a couple of months. You have been waiting for your just due, your reparations, this decision, this signature, this ending. It's been weighing down on your life, holding you back for a very long time. Because from youthfulness, yeah, you've aged, you've matured. You may have been in that marriage for years. You may have feel like it stole your youth, your time, your energy. But what you're getting, beloved, cut the deck. What you're getting, beloved, signed, sealed, and delivered. I'm yours. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Woo! Yeah, baby. Whoever this was that said they didn't have it, who hid it, lied, something been found out, something was hidden in that drawer, blocked, delayed. Somebody done discovered something that was hidden. Someone discovered something that was hidden, some money, an asset, some fortune, lied to the court. It's been discovered, and you about to be a privileged lady. Looks like a house in the back. And whoever it is that thought they lied, cheated, delayed, hid the information. The court there's been some kind of discovery, something found out. Yeah, this thief, they try to hold back what was yours. You about to find out. You about to find out who it was, what it was. You about to find, it's about to blow your mind. When you find out what was blocked, hidden, stolen, delayed, you're going to have to sit down and catch your breath. You had no idea what's coming your way. Because to go from 7 to knight to king to ace, oh, you had no idea what's coming your way. You just wanted your just due, but for the time, the lies, the deception. Spirit said, let me add a little bit to it. No, let me add a whole lot to it. For the wasted time, let me add some to it. Hello, beloved. Carla, hello, Ron Lee, hello, Robin, hello, Robin, hello, beloveds. Wow. Hello, Zanami. Is that Zanami? I know I say Shelton. Hello, Shelton. Hello, beloved. Najee, what's my other? Hello, Davinia. Y'all come on in, family. Welcome in. My other YouTube channels are pinned at the top of the chat. And the Mistress of the Gates, there's one is pinned. You can only pin one. But right under that, there's another comment. That's my new YouTube channels in it. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Where are we going from here, Spirit? What deck are we using? Where's all my decks? Where's all my decks? Where's all my... Let's try this one. Yeah. Can you say money? And by the way, that love is in reverse over that false person. Wherever your person ran to, wherever they conjured with, wherever they worked with to keep you from receipt. You know what? She fell right out. I said, whoever, she fell right out on my... Who is Queen of Wands? That Queen of Wands is that false person. Queen of Wands is somebody that leads from... Queen of Wands is enticing, passionate, desirable. She's aggressive in her energy. She's fire. Now, she don't necessarily got to be a fire sign, but she embodies the fire energy. It could be somewhere else in her chart, if not her sun. But your person ran for sex, lust, Maybe they thought that she was more attractive. Maybe she claimed she had a whole lot going on. But your person left you for a Queen of Wands. Somebody hungry, thirsty. Possibly sex addictions. Because Queen of Wands is sexy, alluring. We're going to put her back for now. Maybe you had a home, had children, had a family, had responsibilities to take care of. You were more mature, more of a Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy. And this person was chasing attention. Fortune, materialism. Queen of Wands can be very materialistic. Very materialistic. Your person might have saw them as an opportunity to gain more money. Or this is just about a sexual relationship. Because there wasn't no love. I didn't see no love come out. We'll see. It looks like this was a relationship based on magnetic sexual companionship. You know, it's funny how you get two people in a relationship and you're trying to build a foundation. That means we got to work in or outside the home. The home got to be taken care of. It got to be maintained. We got cars, we got bills, we got children, we got needs, we got wants. We want a vacation. We got to ride or die, you and I. But then when someone is less mature than the other and doesn't want to be responsible because they haven't grown up and they want to run the streets and play games all day and they want more of your attention, but you're too busy. You know what reminds me of? When a man and a woman get married and both of them are working when they meet each other. But then they buy a home together, they start a family together, they get married. Because 3 means possibly had children. And then all of a sudden she gets busy because she's a mom now and responsible for more lives than just him. And then it's a pure life that can't take care of herself. That husband gets jealous of that baby. That is their baby. Doesn't even matter to them. Because mama's baby is always daddy's baby. Even in a good relationship. That's the way it is. He gets jealous of the attention that the child is getting and taken away from what used to be only his, although he made it. Hello, she didn't get pregnant by herself, and she didn't get him pregnant. Hello. Then all of a sudden she's busy because now he got her in the plantation working and trying to take care of the baby in the house. Her plate is full. All he got is paying some bills. Maybe not fixing some stuff around the house. Maybe not playing with the child on the weekend. Not the maternal responsibility that she has. She's tired and worn out. So maybe she let herself go a little. She's not getting in the gym. She's still carrying that baby weight. You know, as she's aging and going through her own feminine changes in her body. So now he sees this new thing out on the street. And looks plentiful and enticing. And Jezebel can see a weak man from a mile away because that's what that is. So he runs and she freely accepts. He think now he got it going on. His ego is built up. It's building him up. And all of a sudden, that woman at home with that kid realized I could do bad all by myself. I probably could do better all by myself without you weighing me down. And so she decides to pull back. Just pull back. And then he too busy chasing ass, don't even see that she's already emotionally gone. Now when that Jezebel decides she had enough playtime with him because she got others. Now he realized, let me go back home with stability, with food, with a hot plate, a hot all that was. Wifey's gone. Her body is there, but she is gone. Now he starts to blame her and ridicule her, verbally abuse her. And then all of a sudden, she's had enough. She packing up that baby, she moving out, or putting him out, or whatever it is, or he think he could do better in the street because he bagged one Jezebel, and that's how it ends up. And then we go to court because what? He thought he could step out and walk away clear and free with no responsibility. Oh, hell no. So now y'all going to court. Now he's angry, bitter, and resentful. How dare you? Can we negotiate? Can we bargain? No, this ain't what you wanted. You can't come back because love don't live here no more. Take care of your responsibility. Do the right thing. Be a positive co-parent. But this is all. And then he says, well, if I can't have you, I don't want the child, nothing else. Oh, it happens every day. Well, the court is saying, buddy, dig deep in your pockets. I don't care how long it took, how long it takes. Be counting up every penny. You're gonna. That's for that money you took. Oh, you don't want to give it to wifey because you want to see her depressed and down without you to let you back in, to be needy and codependent of you. That money belongs to your child. That's their inheritance from their parents. Don't we inherit from our parents? That's their inheritance you kept. You gave away, you spent, you fake flex, you did whatever you did. I don't care if mama has to cover it to make sure it's handled the right way for that child, but you're giving it back. And now it's warfare. That's how spell work begins. That's the storyline. If that resonates with you, now for those of you that does not resonate, you are not coming out of a marriage. You're not waiting for a. Do you see strength in reverse? Do you see strength in reverse? Spirit, who is this strength in reverse? Who is this strength? With the Chariot card? Okay, Spirit, give me some more. Where are we going here? Strength in reverse with the Chariot card. Looks like somebody no longer has the strength to succeed, to push through, to carry on. To one, standing at the crossroads. Standing at the crossroads. Yeah, you no longer have the strength to sit around and wait at the crossroads for a decision to be made for you. Somebody wanted you to be broken, tired, bruised, depressed, lost, fatigued, worn out, so that you could not move forward. You could not wait around to receive that decision, that outcome, that success. They wanted you to just give up, not continue to fight, not continue to go to court, not continue to push through for what belongs to you and your child or your children. They wanted you to forever stand at the crossroads, unable to decide, to distinguish what's next, where to go, how to move. But apparently they don't know you. Apparently 10-10 on the ticker, apparently they didn't know you. You are a survivor. You are a survivor. What you did was turn that pain into power. And you put that passion to work. You're building, growing, working on your bag, taking care of home, holding it down. Someone wanted you to be unable to decide what you wanted to do, where you wanted to go, what you wanted to build. But with 9 of Cups here, with wishes being granted, dreams coming true, spirit shining down on you, wishes being fulfilled. Somebody is feeling stuck. Somebody is feeling stuck, unable to move. This King of Swords. Whoever this masculine is that you're divorcing, that you have divorced. Someone with a big ego always want the last word. Somebody that want to be the boss. With no plan, no map. That sword is lowered. Somebody no longer has the strength to fight. They have lowered their sword. Understanding that they could fight for the rest of their life. They'll never win. Because they don't stand in the light of the righteous. This was a thief, a liar, a cheat, a deceiver. God don't bless no mess. God ain't gonna bless no mess. Now someone realizes there's nothing left to fight for. It's time to give in. It's time to give up. Because the law of order and justice, command balance, equality, fairness, be given. They understand now they can't beat the system and they can't beat you. You're standing your ground, standing for what you deserve, standing on business, and they're ready to give in and give up because there's nothing left to fight for, fight over, because the court has made a final decision, whether you know it or not, whether you receive it yet or not. The court has decided that this marriage, this courtship is over. Yeah, the King of Swords, your baby father, the father of your children, the father of your children that was sent into your life, into the lives of those children, those gifts they were given, those blessings they spit on that they threw back. Now that the sun is rising, bringing exposure, enlightenment, awakening to a situation. This emperor has been exposed. Everything that was hidden in the dark has now come to the light. Everything that was hidden in the dark has now come to the light and it has been discovered. We saw the envelope hidden in the drawer. Something has been discovered, been found. And now it's time for the table to turn in your favor, Queen. 8 of Pentacles is something that has already been done. Something that has already been worked on. Finally paying out. Finally paying out. It's King of Cups. Your other. Now wants to heal something. It looks like this King of Cups now wants to heal something. Well, after being exposed, realizing they have nothing left to fight for. The court has made the final decision. Now they want to heal something. Right when you're receiving a blessing, a reward, now they want to heal something. Sideways. Now the Pentacles came out sideways. That's you. Oh, you single and mingling and healing and glowing and growing independently, financially. And it came out sideways because now your King of Cups want to come in and heal it. Hello? Maybe make some attempts to go backwards and do it all over again. Work it out. They're going to claim they have emotionally grown from this emptiness, this time, this separation, enough to come in and swoop you up again. That's what it looks like, which means they know you're about to get this decision, this settlement, this gift, this great fortune. Now they want to come in saying they're matured, they've grown, they're ready to stand up and be the leader, be the protector. When you don't need it, when you don't need that codependency, when you don't need that trauma bond, when you don't need a handout, when you don't need a helpmate, you've done it on your own while you waited, and you realize you've done it better, in peace, freely, and you feel better. You're healing, taking care of your weight, your skin, your body, your self-esteem is on high. You feel young and youthful again, and ready again to get outside and flourish and thrive. And here they want to come in. It's cheaper to keep her. If the money flows back into you, they got to get in and get some of it to get it back. Remember, this is a thief that's got a plan. They've lost strength and the ability to fight any longer. So now they want to come in like Dr. Love. Dr. Love, ain't that a song? Ain't Dr. Love a song by a female R&B from way back in the day? Dr. Love, I can see the video. That's not Evelyn Champagne King, is it? No. Dr. Love, it's somebody, because I can hear it. Now that you're single, looking good, looking well, going through a transformation, going through a rebirth, getting back to who you are in your core. Here they want to come. Here they want to come. Here, hello, like a knight on the horse. Fire energy, pouring out their passion and their desire to commit, to grow up, to protect, to do right. Now they want to take action with speed. Coming in with speed, passion, desire. Please, can we get together? Can we work it out? I didn't see you then. I dropped the ball. I was immature. I was in my own way, but now watching you has inspired me to be better. But you better believe, in case you're wondering about that sincerity, what that look like. Oh, that's you in the blue. The Knight of Cups, that's them with this offer. Knight of Cups is a heartfelt offer from the heart. But if you take it, beloved, if you accept it, beloved, you go right back in prison. Mental prison, emotional prison, physical prison. This person's coming in to block you. See the blindfold? Or they're hoping that you're gullible, manipulated by their love, their passion, their sincerity. But if you take it, beloved, after you have freed yourself, freed your mind, freed your home, your life, would you want to go back to where you were? Eight of Swords, sabotaging exactly where Spirit put you. The protection, the provisions, the resources. Spirit's walking you right into the sun. The sun energy brings harmony, balance, healing, growth. You ain't giving that up for a story. You are not giving that up for a story you already lived. You already seen the outcome of that novel. You've already read it. You lived it. So what chapter did you believe? It's worth reliving again. Because while the separation, while the lack of communication, while the lack of responsibility and attention in the time apart, what it all will make you think this person is coming in sincere at all? All this person wants to do is stop you finding your way to better love, greater love. This person don't want to see you bloom, blossom, rise, nothing. Because that's what you're doing. Because that's what you're doing. Hello? 10 of Pentacles. This person wants to stop you and block you and get back in under you and around you because you're about to get this windfall, this gift, this great fortune. Didn't I say treasure chest in the beginning? Do you not see the overflow falling out on the ground? That's what they're truly coming in, hoping that you can't see their true intentions, hoping that you don't see their true, hoping you have no idea that they're lying, that they're strategizing, that they're planning. Come back in and take it all over again. I ain't making this stuff up. Do you see the Wheel of Fortune? Do you see the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor? In your favor. Good luck, good juju, sudden wealth, great fortune. That's the only... Come on now. Come on now. The Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. Permanence, absolution. The only reason why they're coming in is because it's over and done, and they know it. And look at you, glowing, shining, strong, confident, stepping into your new world. Every step you take is like stepping on gold. Stepping on streets paved in gold. That is your pathway. That is your future. Streets paved in gold. You become the wounded healer. Now look at that. Look at that man. Now you're a warrior. Now you're crowned as a warrior. The victory is yours. The end of that cycle is over, my love. And if you haven't received information yet, what oh, put those cards away. Expectation was the first card out, right? Stand by, celebrate in advance, make plans. So take that vacation, take that trip, spoil yourself, gift yourself. You deserve it. After all the time it took, all the pain, all the fear, all the doubt that would never happen, all the nights you struggle to maintain a family, a house, a home on your own. Go rest, retreat, release, cry those tears of joy, breathe knowing it's finally over and done. Live your life. I just heard that song. Live your life. I don't even know who sings this song. They're popping, live your life. I know that's a song. Because the fat lady has sung and the horn has been sounded. Judgment is here. Judgment is here. The fat lady has sung is over and done. Over and done. Judgment is commanding renewal in your life. Reconstruction. Hello. Reparations. Renewal. Judgment has been decided by your bloodline, by your spirit team, by your creator that it is time. It is time. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. And you are coming into union. You are coming into union. You are coming into unity with your higher. Look at you, beloved. That is one of the most beautiful High Priestess cards in any tarot deck that I have or seen. That is you. That is your goddess. That is your Ori. That is your aura. Multifaceted, multidimensional, ascended, transformed. Now your life, now the rebirth begins. Now the rebirth begins. Rebirth, make sure. Now the rebirth begins. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. It's being taken from someone and given to that who deserves it. And that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Last stop. Into the road. Time to get off the Ferris wheel. Let's go. Dead in the water. A final ending. A final ending. Like I said, the moon card, you may not see this coming. You may not be able to even imagine what it is you'll be receiving. Ooh. But the King of Wands do. But your King of Wands does. And this is why they want to make a move to come towards you. Because they know your good news is on the way and they got to get there before you receive it. Because they are miserable and have nights of anxiety, can't sleep, and total regrets. They know they stole it. They know they stole it. And you know they stole it too. But this person was always envious and jealous. This person was always envious and jealous. I said earlier, jealous of your gangster, jealous of your strength, jealous of your friends, your job, your education, your jealous of simply who you are and how you attract, jealous of the kids, jealous of anything else that had your attention. This is a child in an adult body and needs constant reassurance. And you were out here doing adulting, taking care of real children, holding yourself down. And this masculine wanted to be like a baby sucking on your titty daily, sucking you dry, keeping you depleted. So you had to stay in the house, too tired to go out, too tired to hang with your friends. You could barely go to work. Take care of yourself. That's how they wanted you. Low self-esteem, low confidence, unable to see that you were the prize all along. Oh, you were the gift from the beginning. You were the prize from the beginning. You were put in this person's life to mature them, to grow them, to stabilize them. Remember, the woman is the fertility, the woman is the womb, the woman is the abundance. She births it and gives it to him. He protects it, support, maintains it, but no, he wants you to do it all by yourself. While you go out, run the streets, attention seek, fake flex, whatever it was with these Jezebel's karmics, or you stay home, maintain the family, the house, the kids, and then come in and out whenever he wanted to, breadcrumbing you, keeping you dependent, maybe sick, unhealthy, unwell. Who wouldn't be with all that stress? But once your ancestors came down and said, hell nah, oh hell no, and plucked you on your head and woke you up and began working on you and transforming you, and now look at you. Now look at you. If ain't nobody clapping for you in your family, in your friend zone, where you get it here, queen. You get it here, queen, because that's how. Fix your crown and sit on your throne and wait for your Boaz, because your emperor is coming, your true emperor. And somebody will forever regret the decision they made, because it's going to cost them everything that they got. Because your ancestors said, we told you we're going to get it back. We told you we're going to get it back. So here it comes. They didn't steal from you. They thought they were stealing from you. It was all fun and games. They thought it was you that was suffering. They didn't steal it from you. They stole it from that baby. Those babies. And God takes care of fools and babies. He about to take care of your babies, as he always has, and take care of that fool too at the same time. Why not take care of two birds with one stone? And that's, I shake to that. I shake to that. I shake, yeah, praise the Lord. Rebirth. I know that's right, Carla. Hello, Elaine. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Welcome in, beloved. Tobello. Hello, Tobella. Tobella. I remember it's an A. Hello, Tobella. Hello. Venus. What's up, Queen? What's up, Goddess? Hey, Venus. Y'all support your girl. Tap that like button. Let me pull out my financial freedom and wealth building oracle deck. Oh, yes, mine. I made this years ago when I first got on my ascension and I was creating, channeling with spirit. I said, you know what? We need a financial freedom deck. Because, you know, when you break away from that 9 to 5, you begin to work for spirit, the fear and anxiety of not having that money, that weekly check, not knowing when it's coming, how it's coming, that is the ultimate test. A high-ranking being, an energy source, a seed of the Most High, sons or daughters, know that as birds are fed, housed, and taken care of every day, so are we. You don't have to go to the plantation. You don't have to slave. You don't have to beg or wait, ask for vacation like you're not an adult. I wish I would another day in my life ask another adult for vacation. I'd ask an adult that was younger than me at the time to take a week off to spend with my kids. Hell no. Hell no. I couldn't even do it no more. It didn't even fit. I couldn't even fix my mouth to do it. Once my transformation started, I couldn't even fix my mouth to ask for a vacation. A lunch break, I couldn't do it. It didn't sit right with my soul. I hated to go. I was getting sick. I couldn't do it. And God says, sit down. And sat me down, for real. When you let go of the fear of having a man write you a check, because that's usually who it is, hello, to pay your bills minimally, not enough, not surplus, just enough that you come back next week to get some more. That is the scheme. Got to keep you coming back. So got to give you just enough. You got to come back and get some more. I was like, hell no. F you and your crumbs. The God I serve is abundant, riches and gold, and mass one you can never hold. And that is from now on where my portion shall flow. I stepped my ass that, yeah, it was scary. Oh, I ain't gonna say it wasn't. I was scared as hell. I never knew what that was. I was not born and bred by my family to be independent on my own, start my own thing. I have a college degree and several certifications. Hello. And I know how to sit home and start my own. That part was missing. So I said, you know what? And this was around the pandemic when I was forced, like I said, let me figure out how to do this. When this is over, I ain't going back in there. Hell no. And I have never stepped in another day. The rent is always paid. There's always food. My kids are good. Now it's vacation. When you're ready, where we going? Let's all together. Hello? All that did was take me away from my children, away from my family, away from what I was building. I spent more time at work with overtime than I did with my own children. And that hurt me to the core. Because when I finally sat down, I saw what they were missing. What I didn't do, what I didn't give. It was all in my face. I couldn't even ignore it. I had to start over, rebuild young adults. And you know how hard that is. But I had to. With my generation, breaking that chain was on me. Nobody else. And my family was me. And was going to begin with my three kids. I'm a life path 3. I have 3 children. I've been married 3 times and divorced 3 times. My life path is 33. Come on. My life came full circle when I sat down. I have my mind, I have my body, my soul was the last completion, full circle. And God said, you know what? Well done, thy good and faithful servant. So much is given, much is expected, and here I am. This is the best life, the easiest life, safest life that I've ever lived without collecting a weekly check. It can be done. It can be done if you believe. If you believe, it can be done. The fear we have is fearing the unknown. But don't you get up every day and go to work? Walking into the unknown. You don't know who's on the train, who's driving the train, who's waiting at the corner, who's in the store. You don't know what's going on outside, but you step outside your door every day. You don't even know what's waiting, what could happen, if you even make it. Back home, we do it every day, like clockwork, like a routine. But when it comes to trusting God, God said, you step out your house every day, I cover you and protect you from the moment your foot hits the ground. To make sure you get back home, you're safe, your kids are okay, your life is good, your health, every day. I've been doing that from the day you were born. What makes you think I won't pay your bills, fund your life, fund your craft, your destiny? Why do you think I got everything else? That's why you're alive. It ain't luck. It ain't fate. Us, those who are in the grave, all them people didn't deserve fate that they received. Stray bullets, babies hit, drownings, car accidents, innocent lives that don't deserve it, but it happens every day. It could have been you every single day. Yeah, but you've made it thus far on the grace and mercy of the Most High. So why is it when we sit down and listen and discipline and follow and step into the calling, that we don't believe that that would be funded far more greater than working as a slave or somebody's plantation that God didn't tell you to go get or go do, or want you there with those karmic coworkers, that hating boss, or jealous. Financial freedom. Come on, that's too much, y'all. Financial freedom. I know you got a lot to say. Financial freedom. Financial freedom. Ooh, I did this before. A couple of months ago, I told people, get some Bitcoin, get into crypto, it's going to take off. It hit all-time records. All-time records. So if you got in, congratulations. Hope you took your wins before it was stuck back up. But guess what came out again? Guess what came out again? If you're invested in crypto, hold. Right now, it's selling off. And you may be like, hold, beloved. Because there's going to be the final run-up of 2025 is coming. If you're in it to win it, hold your investments and get ready. Buy the dips. It's about to take off. It's about to take off. Hello. It's going to make you very happy. Get out of your emotions. Don't overthink it. Hello. Because this is about flow, overflow. Get out of your emotions. Don't overthink it. Make a head or heart decision. Don't base it on what happened before when you tried and didn't. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. We got a marriage here. We got a wedding here for somebody. Somebody getting that ring. Somebody gonna put a ring on it. The proposal you've been waiting for forever. Especially someone who's pregnant. Someone who's pregnant want to find out you're pregnant. Oh, if you're worried, they're gonna put a ring on it. They're gonna marry it. Now, water, this could be a water sign. We got a water sign and we got Leo. I'm getting heavy Cancer. Duality. No, I'm sorry. Leo and Scorpio. Don't have to be your sign. Could be somewhere in your chart. Your Leo could be Sun, rising Venus, Lilith. We got Scorpio. This could be Scorpio or Cancer. Could be your moon sign. Your moon sign could be water, which is why you're always emotional, maybe overthink decisions, miss out on opportunities. Wish you did that. Wish you don't do it again. So we may have a fire sign, a water sign here, getting married, a proposal. Your ancestors dead. Your ancestors dead. You're welcome. You're welcome. But don't forget us. Don't forget us in the celebration. Don't forget us in the celebration. Don't forget us in the celebration. What is this? Marriage. Your ancestors said, when you thought you were alone, beloved, we've always been there. We are the reason. We are the reason. We are the chariot. Don't forget us in the celebration. Whenever you need support, a foundation, look for us, come to us, talk to us, communicate with us. We are your branch. Your ancestors are your branch. Now, you could have a grandma, a great-grandma, a mom, an older sister, an auntie, a godmother. This is like a feminine energy. Maybe a passed over loved one. If you know where their grave is in the summertime, if you know where they're buried, go visit that. Maybe you have never visited or haven't in years, but you need to go visit. Go visit, check their tombstone, sweep off their gravesite, put some roses, leave some coins, some tobacco, some coffee grains. Don't leave no fruit and food, because cemetery people don't want animals and rodents coming to eat it. But you can leave coffee grains, you can leave cinnamon sticks, you can leave bay leaves, flowers. Don't leave food and fruit and stuff like that, because animals, you can leave some bird seed for the birds to come. Don't put down no uncooked rice, bird seed. Just don't leave like no fruits and food and stuff like that, because they'll just pick that up and throw that away, because there will be cats, animals, and rodents coming to eat it. But your ancestors said, remember us. Remember who took you through, who held you up, who pushed you through this tough time. Yeah. That startup, somebody either starting a business, you've already started a business, you've been waiting to see it grow. This could be a family business. You could be marrying somebody. Like I said, you could marry into a partnership. Your ancestors could be sending you a divine partnership to build a family business. Get away from the plant. On the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck. On the bottom of the deck. Hello? You could be married. Are you ready? This is all because you've made a wish. Or because you made a wish. Somebody definitely could be relocating for work. What's that? Yeah, because you never gave up. You had the patience to keep it going. And now, over the rainbow, blue skies, there's a place that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Someday I wish upon a star. Yeah. Go. Dreams coming true. Move in silence because you got people watching you. Yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here. Seeds are being planted and they're growing. Yeah, a brand new start, a fresh new slate to rewrite the story of your life. And there is your justice coming your way. And what's justice bringing you? Financial freedom. Financial freedom. Financial freedom. There's your justice on the way. Somebody in heaven love you dearly. Watching you cry broke their heart. Watching you mourn broke their heart. Watching you be abused, enraged their blood. Because you're an empress. You're definitely a mama. Genuine, generous, kind, nurturing, giving. So they about to move you. Oh yeah, you're about to be moved, relocated. Where? You don't want to see it come, you don't even know. But you're about to take a journey to a new place. Go on. Yeah, because it's your birthright. Because it's your birthright. We're not born to suffer. We're not born to be abused. You're not born to hold it down on your own when someone else contributed. And you shall not. And you shall not. Yes, Lane. Yes, Lane. It's not easy, but it's so rewarding. Let me tell you, honey, it frightened me to my core. Frightened me to my core. I have 3 kids. They're now, my youngest is about to be 20. I finally managed the teenager zone. My youngest is about to be 20 on September 2nd. She was born on Labor Day. Yeah, I know. God jokes. Then I will have all my children be in their 20s. I have all young, but years in years, when they were not adults, when she was not an adult, when she was a child, when she was needy. I struggled and suffered alone in a marriage with a grown-ass man that was gainfully employed and gave little to nothing, intentionally, to that princess, to that queen, to that gift, to that blessing. 3 kids on my back. Pandemic hit, unemployed. I got COVID 3 times, y'all, and survived every one. One of them almost took me out of here. I ain't gonna lie. I realized, and I lay down and say, God, if it's time, take care of my babies. That's all I want. And he said, nah, we're not through with you yet. The best of your life hasn't even happened to you yet. And when I realized how blessed I was, because I saw some people around me getting dirt thrown on their casket, and I was walking and talking, and I said, no more shall I take a day for granted. As long as you keep lifting me up and pushing me forward, I will move. You move, I move, just like that. And all that legal matters, all that issues, I fought and I cried and I tried. And I said, you know what? I'm done with it. Papers are filed, information's there. Most High, here you go. There's things I can't see, things being done. I don't know. Here you go. You get it. And I just continue living my life, doing what I do, patiently waiting for my breakthrough. Just like you. My story is your story. I'm not some superhuman. I'm in this human flesh. My story is your story, Queen. And I'm telling you, as fearful as it is, the fear of dying on a job that I hated to go to, overworked and underpaid, always sick, always tired, never having enough to give to the seeds I created. The fear of dying, and that shook me way more than sitting still, letting go and letting God. Seriously. They have you work till you're 67, 68, now it's 70. We know them by that time living on this planet, eating these foods and breathing this contamination. By 70, you are 90. They want you to work until you can't even make it another day. When you finally say, okay, I retire, and they say, here you go, here's your check, goodbye. They don't even come to your funeral. You could have worked there 35 years. They won't even send flowers to put on your grave. And I said, what in the world am I doing? I would give my entire existence to a man that owns a company that won't even come and put flowers on my grave. And I won't give it to the Most High that gave me life and breath every day. That's how brainwashed we are. Hello. It's not all our fault. We're raised by parents that are parents of slaves. We're raised in a slavery mentality. It's not their fault, it's generational. But somebody has to say enough. Not my children. Not my children. Not my children's children. Somebody has to say enough. Somebody has to trust. I just chose it to be me. You can choose it to be you. And when you choose it, God will see you above all else. But that one, that's mine. I got that. Right on time. Give it to them. Make sure they get it. and make sure they know I sent it. Never going back to the plantation, never going back to the field, never again, unless it's mine, unless I buy it, unless I grow it, unless I have it to pass on, unless I can gift it, unless it's a business I start on it that my kids can. Hello, that's the only plantation we're gonna be on. My ancestors died on a plantation, slaving and being beaten, so I don't have to. I will honor them in that memory by not allowing it. It stops here. That's my decision. And I'm going to stand on that. I just turned on news today and saw that the kids are going back to school. And they look so cute, and it broke my heart. Why? From the time kids are old enough to talk and learn, it's mandatory in this country. Mandatory, or they'll come and get them. If they go to school, our schools are plantations. Schools that y'all just got chairs for them to sit in, so they don't throw tantrums all day. That's all it is. Houses built, buildings built. It's an agenda. From the time your children are able to be brainwashed to learn, to be sheep, to come in, to be led, we have to teach you how to be a productive slave. We have to teach you to be a productive slave. That's what schooling is. Unless you're doing it at home and you're homeschooling, and you pour your energy in and the ancestors in, and they don't have to go 8, 12 hours a day to learn how to read. It takes 8 hours a day to read a coloring book. When I saw that with kindergartens, first graders, why are they going all day? Why have we extended it? Oh, so the parents still can be on their plantation without worry? So let's extend everybody's hours. The kids they don't need to be outside in the sun getting vitamin D and growing and socializing, bonding with each other. No, let's put them in classrooms and separate them based on their behavior and their upbringing or their financial status. This is what we're giving our kids. This is what we're giving the generation. Wonder why we're broke? We wonder why we're broke. Why we're unhealthy, why we have diseases and pandemics. We've given our power away, and we do it every day. It's a routine, like soldiers in line. And people say, well, it's easier that way. I rather, people send their kids to school because they don't want to be bothered with them. That's a whole nother story. And they get mad when the streets are raising them and they don't have no respect at home. Why would they? Why should they? They know why you send them there. They bullied in school. They fight in school. They get molested in school. They get by teachers, adults as well. Your kids. So who you think they're going to be mad with? You sent to them. You dressed them. Push them out the door, knowing that the school is in a bad neighborhood. They got gun detectors and all. If my child's school had a metal detector at the front door, there is no way in God's green earth that I would send them to that school. You must be sending them to prison. Don't we have to get frisked and go through a metal detector, entering a jail to go visit somebody? What's the difference in doing it at school? The first thing your child should not see on their way to education is a metal detector. To be frisked if it goes off because it's their chain, they cross. Now we got to you patting down children. Who gave you permission to put your hands on my daughter or my son? But see, it's deeper than people want to admit, because when the kids are there, they get a break. Man, my grandkids, and I ain't got none yet. When God puts us on that land, that's when they're coming. When it's prepared for us. Because they will be homeschooled. And while they're homeschooled outside in nature, in good season, these kids should not be sitting in a classroom to be educated during the summer when the weather is beautiful. We were little, we went picking leaves. Remember that when we were little? We were on nature walks picking up leaves. We took them back to the classroom and made projects out of them for Mother's Day, Christmas. They don't even do that anymore. Why? Because with gunfire, we can't take them outside. With pedophiles walking the street, watching the schools, your child's in prison 8 hours a day or whatever it is. When we let them out, let them free, the teachers are so happy to free the beast. And then the streets got them. And you're lucky if they make it home, because some don't. Check the news. This is the love that we give, the thing, what comes from our womb. This is not why God gave them to, this is not why God gave us the ability to procreate. But life is about convenience and comfortability. So who cares if it's bad there? At least they take that bad ass off my hands a few hours a day. Perspective. Confirmation. It's time to get out of the dark, to free our minds, to realize what's really going on in the shadows. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. See how puny that little planet is? Oh, that's the Earth. See how puny it is? There's a vast universe outside of our comfort zone. We don't even bother to look into it. People trolling readers, shadow banning, and false reporting. That is what we hear. That is what we hear to break through this darkness. But people are trying to take you off and take you out and take you down. When we are the light, we are to bring the enlightenment. That's why we're so protected. That is why we are so protected. You can hide in the dark all you want. Everything going on in the world right now, the chaos, the trauma, the job, the bills, the worries, the grief, none of that matters at all. What matters is everything outside of it that's not been discovered yet. That's what you should be searching for, looking for, trying to find. There's so much more out there. Fall into my arms. I know there's a glow. It's coming from the window, and I ain't closing it. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Extremes of life. Yeah, let go. That is let go and let God, beloved. That is the holy baptism. Not the one they do in church. I ain't talking about that. A holy baptism is a transformation. A transformation. Let God shower you, wash you, cleanse you, purify you, transform you. Bathe in the waters of transformation. Cleansing waters can be crying tears, purging, putting it away, letting it go. Stop living in your emotions, in your mind. Free yourself. Fall into my arms. For some of you, this is that ancestor big that she was here yesterday. You have she was here yesterday. You have a feminine ancestor, a mama, a grandmama, somebody that says, give it to me. I can hold it. I can hold it. It's too much weight. You're carrying too much. Why? Let go. Give it to me. Let me wash you, comfort you, hold you, purify you, cleanse you. Give it to me, beloved. Your mother, your grandmother, great-grandmother, auntie, this could just be Big Mama. This could be Gaia. This could be Mayats. You know she has many names. Why? Because this time you were here for a double mission. You know what double mission is? Not only you were here to be an example of how you live, just a walking example. That takes some work. You were here to be a walking example for others to see as an inspiration, but you're also here to pour that into others and give that, mentor that, coach that, teach that, lead that, advise that, to grow branches, roots, that grow new tree, new fruit, that flourishes plant and regrow it. All you gotta do is be bold. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah. Now I can't tell you to quit your job, leave that relationship, take that. I can tell you what to do, but it says be bold and make the first move, Cardinal Moon. Now, like I said, I have a new YouTube channel for cardinal signs only. The cardinal babies, the leaders, the achievers, the pushers, the doers, cardinal babies. We are at the front line, the forefront. Hello, we are non-moving, unshakable. Cardinal means we are absolutely where we are, and that is it. Cardinal signs for Earth is Capricorn. For air is Libra. Justice. Justice ain't negotiable. Capricorn is the goat. That ain't negotiable. For water is Cancer. Because Cancer rules the home. It rules what you love, what you protect. That's not negotiable. Neither should your love be. And for fire is Aries. Aries is the god of determination, the god of willpower, the god of fire. Hello? The god of warfare. That ain't changeable. So, if Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, or Libra, cardinal signs is your sun, rising, which is your Mercury, in case you don't know. Your Venus, your Lilith, your Pluto, or your North Node. That's it. You want to join the Cardinal channel? Guidance for daily, for life, love, finance, health. We're focusing on cardinal signs all through now, 2026. Those are the leaders. If it's in those houses of leadership, in your 10th house of leadership, if you have, especially Capricorn, if you have Capricorn in your 10th house, your house of leadership, of finance, go join the Cardinal Tarot channel. It's called The Goat Oracle. The Goat Oracle, THA. Goat, GOAT Oracle. That is my Cardinal YouTube channel. Okay, y'all. Where we at? Oh my God, my phone died. Alasia? Alasia? My phone died, so I can't see where it. I need this phone. Give me a minute, y'all. I gotta have it. Because I can't, if I move that one, I lose all y'all. So I need this one. Okay, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute for that one to see if I can put it back on while it's charging. Because I need it. Come on. Let it go to. Okay, I'm gonna get that charged up a little to see if anybody wanted reading. I didn't check. It's coming on, y'all. I need to get a new phone because God knows the Apple phone I done had forever. I need a new Apple because that when the battery is like so dead. But I refuse to buy a new battery for this old ass phone when I could just get a new phone. So that's what I'm striving to do. My Android that I'm using for the channel. Let's see. All right, y'all, it's the last call. This is absolutely the last call. If you would like a live personal reading, this is absolutely the last call. Book your reading now. Also, a channel announcement on September 6th. On September 6th, I will have a live YouTube cord cutting and return to sender ritual simultaneously. It is the full moon in Pisces. Many of you know I'm Pisces moon, a Pisces North Node, and I have it in other placements. So I'm in my truest element as High Priestess energy, Rose Pisces. So we are doing a powerful end of the year 2025 cord cutting and return to sender ceremony. We're getting rid of the trash, taking out the garbage, cutting cords. We're getting in great fortune, sun and wealth, windfalls for unexpected money, divorces, endings, blockages removed, relocation. There's a lot going on this last quarter of the year. Pisces is one of the most profound full moon energies to release, to free yourself. So use your Pisces is about intuition, self-guidance, self-reliance, a higher perspective, a higher state of consciousness. being still, letting go and letting God. We are allowing all negative spaces, energies across lifetimes, dimensions, and planes to be released. We're walking into a new vision, a new world of 2026. Want to go in clear, clean, ready, prepared. So for those who have already sent their donations for the return to sender and the cord cutting on September 6th, thank you for taking action and getting ready for an amazing 2026. If you would like to, it will be on September 6th, live on YouTube. It's a 2-hour ceremony. It usually do each ritual separate, but because we're having it together in honor of Virgo season, which is the hermit, the light, the guide, the vision, the sight, the investigator, the one that seeks information, higher knowledge. Come on. Virgo and Pisces together is an amazing combination. Hello, amazing combination. So if you would like to participate in the ceremony, in the ritual, collectively, it would be $44 each. But I am doing it at a one price of $44.44 for both ceremonies. Let me know which one you want. If you don't want both, it's still the same price. It's not half if you don't want both. Participate. If you want the cord cutting, your name will be put on that petition. If you want to return to sender, your name will be put on that petition. If you want both, your names will be connected to both petitions. We go from the cord cutting to the return to sender. Because you must cut the cord first to return it. If you don't cut the cord, how are you returning it? If you're sharing it? Yes? Okay. Just to say. I do all this divination. You make a donation, you be in the house. What I do suggest is from wherever you are, you light some incense, hold a crystal, some kind of connection with spirit. You don't have to light a candle, that's part of the divination. The crystals that I recommend that you use for that ceremony. Remember, it's about releasing. It's not new moon about giving, okay? So you can get you a fireplace, a fireproof dish, whether it's glass or an aluminum cake pan, small ones. Sprinkle with some sea salt in the bottom or some salt in the bottom. Some dry rosemary on top of the salt. If you have mugwort, fine, but if not, you don't need it. You can also use cinnamon for protection. But simple salt and rosemary mixed is enough. Now, to light it, because it won't stay lit, they're dry. You can put a little bit of olive oil and mix it in. That will coat it and keep it burning and smoking. And olive oil, olive tree, it's in that Bible. You can read about it. Powerful ancestry. Okay? Not vegetable oil, not olive oil. For my old school hoodoo practitioners, you can get you some corn oil or some Crisco. Not vegetable oils made by soybeans. Those two only I recommend. Okay? Coat it a little bit, mix it around. Get you a match, put it in, and let it, during the sermon, open your windows. It'll help clear out your space while you cut that cord and return to sender. If you have crystals, clear quartz. Clear quartz will take care of it all. This represents every crystal clear. It can be used for any manifestation. You can get you some selenites Selenite is for cleansing. This is a palm stone. Get you some selenite, but it could come in here. It could be a towel, whatever. You get you some amethyst, represents the mother. You get you some black obsidian. Get you some black obsidian for protection. Selenite also comes this way. A wand. You get you some black tourmaline. I know people don't usually see it this way. Black tourmaline. You get you a tiger's eye. Tiger's eye, great for protection. Tiger's eye. Tiger's eye. Hematite. Hematite is one of the most powerful protection stones. Hematite. I have it on my arm. You wear it on your masculine side. It's a masculine energy for protection. Hematite. It says gray, silvery. Also, I have a link in my description to a shop that sells genuine, authentic gemstone jewelry. The lady is very much supportive of the ocean. So some proceeds go back to clean the ocean and saving the otters. If you use my coupon code, you get 20%. Is it 20 or 30% of your orders? That's in the description box. It's called otterspirit.com. If you want to get some crystal jewelries, ladies, I don't like those clunky. It just ain't, maybe I'm older, I don't know. You get you some malachite. Get you some malachite. Put it on your feminine side, ladies, for protection. But I like sleek. Jewelry. So she makes very feminine, sleek jewelry, well made. If you're not into that chunky stuff, especially if you're at work and you don't want all that chunky stuff showing and clinking. Okay, that's that. So, if you don't have that, if you got bells in your house, bell time, ward off evil spirits. They ward off spirits. They don't like the sound. Go throughout your house. Open your windows. Old school hoodoo. Use tambourines, bells, chimes, cymbals, sound bowls. If you have a sound bowl, things that you can do during the ceremony. I think I said it all. But if you'd like to participate, make your $44 donation by September 5th to the Cashapp pinned in the comment under Mistress of the Eighth Tarot. Some of you have already sent them. I send you a confirmation, an emoji, or if it's by PayPal, you can't send the emojis. I actually send you a note. But Cash App, you can send the emojis. As long as you get an emoji response, you know I received it, because Cash App, you can't write. So I can't send you, PayPal, you can write a message. My Cash App, I don't know. You get confirmation. Your name is on the petition, written on the candles. Let's get it. If you got Florida water, I was going to show you, but it just fell on the floor because it was empty. To wash your hands. Baptize yourself. Anoint yourself during the ceremony. Bring in some new energy. Things you can do. Also, I'm not going to give away it all, but there are things you can do to cleanse yourself before and after. An egg wash, a spirit bath. Well, if you're cleansing, I never recommend baths for cleansing. I recommend baths for new moon energy calling in. For cleansing, I I recommend showers, pour down, run down the drain. You can get your mixture, pour on you, rub it in, rinse it off, get out, air dry. But no, when you're removing, I definitely don't recommend bath for you soak and stewing what you're removing. I don't care if you get up and take a shower off. Once you soaked in it, it's back in within. That little rinse off ain't going. So, and that's my opinion. You can do what you want to do, but that's how as a holistic practitioner, that's how I teach it. So, if you've hit the like button, thank you so much. If you've done, I bit my lip. I've been doing that a lot this week. Somebody bite their lip, been biting your lip a lot. Anywho, if you hit the like button in or out, if you donate to the channel, if you supported, if you made a booking, if you just were present, thank you so much, beloved. Tamika! Hello, Tamika. Namaste, beloved. Yeah, thank you. Really. What just showed up on my phone, I get a message every day during the readings. What is today's what does it say? You'll have to get used to people imitating you. You're the leader. That notification just showed up. You'll have to get used to people imitating you. You are the leader. That's what it's saying. All right. Your hard work. But that work was patience, endurance, discipline, organization. It will sweat off your back. It's about to pay off a massive, massive fortune. There's some unexpected income, a windfall. We got great fortune. We got a gift coming to your door, making its way to your home. Remember your ancestors. They said, do not forget us in the celebration. Somebody, you have a feminine spirit at a grave site where you know where it is, and you haven't visited in years, you need to go. Dust it off, leave some roses. She calling you. Maybe on the way you'll find something there along the way. Maybe along the way you'll stop in that store and buy that lotto ticket. Along the way, on the way home. Hello? It's a reason why she's calling you there. Go. Something you might find, you might discover, someone you might meet in the cemetery along the way, your soulmate, your partner. Something is waiting for you at that site. She said moving south means don't invite nobody to go with you unless it's one of your kids that you trust. Don't invite nobody else to go with you. Don't tell nobody you're going. Just go. Sit, talk, communicate. She got a blessing for you. You hear? Hey, Frank. What's up, King? Hello, beloved. Welcome in. Bless and highly favored, King. Sending that back to you. Ashe. Okay, y'all. That was the last call on readings today. 3:13 on the clock. That's my baby girl birthday. Well, not the baby, but the middle one. Well, the oldest girl, because my oldest is a boy. So she is the oldest girl. But yeah, 3:13 on the clock. That angel number you may have been seeing, or may mean something to you. Why I can't get Miss? I should never let this phone run out because I need it. That was the last call, so we out of here, y'all. Remember, if you're interested in the end of year Cord cutting or return to sender. Carla, I got you. Carla, I got you, beloved. I got you down, beloved. We ripping and we moving. We ripping and moving. So everyone, have a beautiful week. It is hump day. But a lot of you, if you're not from the East Coast, you may not know hump day. But it's hump day Wednesday here. Push through. It's almost over. The weekend is going to be beautiful. Get outside. Summer is coming to an end. The temperature is lowering every day, my friend. Go out and soak up what's left. I love you guys. As above, so below. As within, so without. Until we meet again, my friend. Be blessed. You be bold. But be. Ashe. Ashe. See y'all tomorrow, guys. Love you. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you, beloved. Hello, Chewy. Oh, she's evil. Right back.